I made it to Hamburg. This was where 2 years ago our journey of 6 days ended, and this is where my journey of a few days picks up. So I just got here this afternoon, just had a nice dinner, and I will be ready tomorrow morning to go pick up my bike, do a short ride to a train station on the way to Lübeck, and then take the bike on the train, and I'll get to Lübeck in the afternoon, and that's where I will pick up Mom's bike route. And from there, 2 days to Loza. It's a windy day, a beautiful day for sailing on the Außen Alster today in Hamburg. Or being a swan. So since that trip 2 years ago, some things have happened, and I've been reflecting on them. The big one is that Donald Trump has been elected, chosen by the American people in a fair election to be president of the United States, and the whole world is reeling from it. We can see very plainly how he is using the playbook that authoritarians and fascists, present and past, have used to try to consolidate power and exert authoritarian control. So I'm going to be thinking about that as I'm riding along, and remembering that what Mom was running away from, and the war that had just ended, and the cause of that, the Nazi regime in the 1930s and 40s. I also last year taught a course on law and society at Concordia University in Montreal, and at the beginning I wanted to grab the students' attention, so I showed them a film that I had found called Legally Blind: The Rise of Nazi Law. And then when the threat of Trump becoming elected was looming, it was already pretty intense. Now, what I learned in that movie is absolutely hard to digest in terms of how Trump and other authoritarians around the world are trying to do similar things to really be mean. But enough of that. The other thing that I have on my mind is how wonderful it was to do this trip 2 years ago with Julia, Mimi, Sylvia, and Tom. So I want to recall that memory and put a few shots up from our time together, and then leave you all with this at this time with this video, with again some words that I included in the last video from last time, from 2 years ago, the epilogue video. Mom talking about what her experience in the war and after the war, including the bike ride, made her think about war, and how, among other things, that experience gave her a lifelong commitment to oppose war in all its forms. And I'm glad to carry that tradition on.
Well, I said, war is not for people, or not for anybody else. It was terrible.